So this lady wanted to use juju, voodoo, spiritual powers to force my brother to get married to her. You heard me right. This is a true life story. Like up until now, when I remember these things, it is unbelievable to me. So on that fateful day, I was in school and I'd finished my exams. Like, the chaos, the whole stress of trying to prepare yourself for exams, to read and pass exams. So it was very tough and very difficult. I was exhausted, during the exams. And when the exams was over, I said, okay, hula, it's time to go and have fun. So I already had my plan that day to go clubbing with friends. And then I called my sister, my elder sister, and I told her, okay, so we are done with the exams. I was so happy. And I told her, she said, so when are you coming back? I said, no, I'm not coming back today. I just wanted to go hang out with friends. I want to go clubbing, and then I'll be back, sort things, I'll go home. She said to me, no, Chioma, you can't go have fun today. I said, why? I married it, I deserve it. She said, no, your brother is fighting for his life in the hospital, Nihiala. One of these missionary hospitals in Nihiala. I can't remember the name. I can actually remember the name later on, but I can't remember the name now. So she said, your brother is fighting for his life in the hospital in Nihiala. He had an accident. Oh my God. So I went straight to my room, packed everything, and went home. I was crying. I cried home. So when I got home, my sister, told me everything that's happened. My brother had an accident. She doesn't know how it is, but she knew that it's bad. It's pretty bad. So I had to prepare. They prepared me that same day, and the next morning I was on the road to Ihiala. So getting to the hospital, my brother was unconscious. Though I met a lady there taking care of my brother. So I was still foreign. Like I didn't know what was going on. So this lady, sorry about that. So this lady was so nice, so sweet to my brother. She was doing so much, and I felt so happy to have her around me then, and I really truly appreciated her. I thanked her for helping my brother, before I came. So then later on, I get to hear the whole gist, how she came there. So this lady I have our first son, okay? Was our first son's ex-girlfriend. So when this thing happened, our first son was called by the hospital. When he came there, one thing led to another. This lady called him. His ex called him.